This is just for white people. So when I grew up, my mom would always try to wake me up and get me ready so that I could get on the school bus on time. And then some days I would just oversleep, or I would ignore her because I wanted that extra fucking sleep because it was just so cozy and comfortable and I just felt so good while I was sleeping. And then ultimately I'd miss the bus, and then my mom would cuss me out, get me dressed, and have to drive me to school, but she's cussing me out the whole fucking way there because she told my ass to get up. That is me as a black person participating in anything political right now, because we told you niggas to get the fuck up. You niggas did not want to get up. You niggas was so fucking comfortable. It was, oh, sleepy. Oh, 5 extra minutes. 5 extra minutes. You bitches wanted 5 extra minutes so bad, you got it. Y'all wanted 5 extra minutes so bad. You got the 5 fucking extra minutes. Now we driving you bitch ass niggas to school, and we barely want to fucking drive y'all. Y'all wanted 5 extra minutes, and y'all got the shit. Now we barely want to drive you niggas to school, and we cussing y'all ass out the whole fucking way because we told y'all ass to get the fuck up, and y'all didn't want to get up. You niggas didn't want to get up. Y'all wanted 5 extra minutes so fucking bad. You got it. Congratulations. It's the fucking country you have. Now they killing y'all ass. Now y'all actually care. What the fuck? 5 extra minutes. That's all y'all fucking wanted. So just know, while anything I'm politicating in right now, I barely want to be there, bro. Because we told you niggas so fucking long ago. And you niggas did not care because it wasn't happening to y'all on a mass level. It was happening to us, so it was fucking cool. Fuck y'all.
Ain't a damn thing she said wrong. Not one damn lie detected in that. There's one good thing that I am grateful for when Vice President Harris lost the election, is that white people are going to have to suffer the consequences of their silence. For too long, white people have ignored the mistreatment of anybody that doesn't look like me. And even now, oh, I can't talk to Uncle Bob because Thanksgiving might be weird. Ooh, I can't post publicly. My job might see it. Oh, I can't go on a strike. I can't afford to. I'll be uncomfortable. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. But I'll protest on a Saturday. Great job. Everybody, let's create white people awards for protesting on a Saturday every 4 months. Great job. Way to go, white people. We're the problem. We've been the problem. Too many of you now think that somehow the Democrats winning in the midterms is just going to stop everything. What that is white people once again kicking the can down the street, hoping that if there's still a democracy, that the struggles that you're facing financially, the hardships, your business, getting laid off, unemployment, the cost of your health care will go down and you'll just go back to normal. And that's the problem. What's normal for white people isn't what's normal for everybody else in this damn country. That's been the problem. That's white privilege. So for all of you trailer park trash out there with your concepts of brains that dates your sister and voted for this child molester in the White House, and you're making videos living in some poor place going, I don't have privilege, I'm poor. Privilege means not being called the N-word, not having your fucking great-grandmother in a tree, not having your great-grandparents in somebody's will like a piece of property, not having your house redlined, not having people cross the street at night when you're walking, not having to give the talk to your damn kids. That's what privilege is. It has nothing to do with money, except for generational poverty. When you look at the slave trade in the South, and you look at the populations then versus now, they're very similar because of generational poverty. When they rebuilt Hurricane Katrina, gentrification happened. Parishes that were black became white. Why was that? Because they tripled the rent prices and only, oh shit, white people could afford it. Wow, look at that. Maybe they should just pick themselves up by the bootstraps. And when black people had a Black Wall Street, what did white people do? Oh no, we can't have that. We're gonna burn it to the ground. We're here for one reason alone. It wasn't about eggs or gas, it's bullshit. Part of this country was triggered by a black man in the White House instead of picking their cotton. and they lost their minds. They want the outside of the White House to look like the inside of the White House. And 77 million people that you know, that you think were good people, are not. They voted for a rapist, a man who assaulted over 25 women, a man who molested little children on Epstein Island, a convicted felon who called women fat, who called women ugly. 5 officers died after January 6th. He tried to overthrow a free and fair election. Refused to rent to black people. Harris isn't black. Oh, how do I know that Obama was born here? And I could spend the next 2 hours talking about all of the horrible shit that he did. And you went to the voting booth after he added $8 trillion to the deficit, 6 bankruptcies, and 3 failed marriages. And you said, yep, that's my guy. Yep, because I want to make America white again. That's all it was. And he convinced enough racist people in this country that brown people coming from Mexico, the people that are busting their ass, building houses out in the fields, doing the work that white people have been too lazy to do since 1619, were somehow ruining America. But the white man, who is an adjudicated rapist and a convicted felon, who led an insurrection on democracy, somehow that's perfectly fine, but I'm not racist. It's always been about race, people. It's all been about race. And until white people wake up and start being uncomfortable, until you start doing something, then this shit is going to continue. So you can be uncomfortable now and feel it, or you can continue to go like this and say, it doesn't affect me. And if you think it's bad now, you haven't seen a damn thing. When we invade Greenland and NATO kicks us out, when the US dollar goes down to a B rating, and the debt that Canada and China and Japan have, which is $2 trillion, they cash it in, and we have to print more money, it's going to dilute the US dollar. It's no longer going to be the world currency. We will no longer be the world power. But America first. Because enough of you white people have heard about nationalism bullshit. American flags and bald eagles. And every sentence I have to say freedom and patriotism. It's bullshit. And a lot of you white people have bought into it. And I got family in my life that buy into this shit. And every 4th of July, they put out their flags and go, we're the best of the best. And what? Gun violence? We lead the world in 3 categories: incarcerations, military spending, and gun violence. Great job. But we're the best, Paul. 40,000 people die from shootings every year. 42 million people need taxes just to eat. 3 people own half the wealth. 14 million kids go to school hungry. 800,000 homeless. We got kids going to school because they're afraid to be shot by a gun. Because you people won't do a damn thing about children getting shot in schools. But somehow, a tampon in a boy's bathroom, it's just a bridge too far. That creator is spot on. So, you white people, go ahead. Stay in your white privilege. But you remember this shit. When you look back in history, you're complicit in this. You are no different than the 3 officers that stood by and watched the white man, very symbolic, murder George Floyd minute after minute after minute. You're watching democracy die, just like you've watched our black brothers and sisters die. Because it didn't affect you, and you thought that your white privilege would keep you safe. Have a white day.